Finally, see where the woto don land Olori Mariam as the custodian chiefs of Kabiyesi has reminded her and stamped it that Igbi will never have a child for Kabiyesi. And it is not only Igbi that we heard. We also heard about Blow Blow. They said basically Igbi and Blow Blow will never have child for Kabiyesi in the palace. My people, this one is the latest gist to wey I wan give una now as they drop their reasons wey they give this ogbonge announcement, stamping it before the shrine that these two people will never ever, no matter where they get the child from, the children will never count in the palace. Based on wetin we dey hear, according to the information wey we dey hear, my correct people. Make una sit down, make una gist, make I gist una better tori today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time this information dey reach us. It's your girl Live Gist Plus, another tori na I carry come una domot how una dey. Abeg, if una never subscribe to this channel, abeg kindly subscribe. And then to you, my returning subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. So much. You guys are the real thing. So based on wetin we dey hear now, they say Igbi and Blow Blow don collect better woto from the custodian chiefs, now making their final statement concerning the childbirth. Because we dey hear say Igbi don dey threaten Kabiyesi since, say he must get him own child inside this palace, say he must bring him own child. That since Kabiyesi does not want her to bear a child, then she will have to bring children. Yes, that ever since she married Kabiyesi, that her right is to bear children. But since Kabiyesi no gree do woto with her, that she must bring children, and the courts must accept it, seeing her reason that she has tried. There is no how she will stay in the palace finish, leaving the palace without an issue, without a child from the palace, at least to have some memories of when she was a queen in the palace, or a child that will take care of her in her old age. The other children we heard she have, that one belongs to Baba Nasru, and we heard Baba Nasru say he no go release in pikin them for her. So that is she going now to be Aaron that will not have anything to hold? Aaron that will finish serving Kabiyesi, finish marrying Kabiyesi for over 4 years or 3 years, and she will not have nothing to show for it. They say the custodian chiefs arrived earlier enough to tell Igbi that whatever plan she's planning in bringing any child to that palace, it will not work. That she should not even endanger the life of any innocent child by bringing the child to the palace. That the courts of the land have stopped accepting children from them, and 2 of them are not even allowed. That because of wetin Oletik and Olori Calabash did, that the courts have decided that no children again, apart from children from Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, will be allowed inside the palace. That bringing children inside the palace has defied some sacred things in the palace, and that therefore, as far as Igbi and Blue Blue remains in this palace, that on no account will any of them bring children inside the palace, to claim that probably the child belongs to Kabiyesi. So it is quite a big slap on Igbi and Blue Blue's face, because they did not see this coming. Earlier they thought that that Kabiyesi would give them the opportunity to own a child before leaving, because as we heard, Kabiyesi had earlier still asked them what he was going to use to compensate them, and Igbi said it's a child from him. And ever since then, Kabiyesi don't tell him, say if na the child matter, say make him forget that he is not going to allow any child come from her. Kabiyesi went ahead to tell them, you people do not have character. You people have no character. And bringing a child in this palace when the mothers do not have character is a no-no. If you talk about Oletik and Olori Calabash own, their own might be, let's say their own might be mistake that Kabiyesi did not know. But this one now, Kabiyesi will not use his two koro eye and allow Igbi or any other person to bring children inside the palace. People who do not have good character, and that is how the children will be expanding. They will now be mentioning the names of the mothers that Kabiyesi said he's going to be very ashamed. He's not going to be proud of any children they'll be bringing into the palace. My people, it is not a small something. No. It is not, because it has been all these years like this. And Kabiyesi tried his best to make sure that these women come out the best of themselves. But the more Kabiyesi try, the worse they become. So I think Kabiyesi making this decision, and the custodian chief self, because Ibi was like trying to say that it's a lie, that the court cannot say that it is Kabiyesi that planned with the custodian chiefs to tell them this kind of thing, that they do not agree, that it is not possible, that yes, nobody can come and say the courts did this, the courts did that it is not the courts that said it, that it is Kabiyesi that told the elders to come and say it. Therefore, that she will not agree. She will give birth to her own children, or bring her own children and take care of them in the palace, that nobody should come and say she should not have children in the palace, that it is not done and never done that way. So Ibi does the goodbye. Even when they told her, they said it was Blue who now knelt down and was begging that what of the child, the golden daughter that Kabiyesi promised them. Sorry, that the court promised her. But I thought we have concluded on that one, that the people say they do not want Blue to bear the golden child. So I don't know why Blue is still asking about it. The people say they do not want you to bear the golden child. They want Queen Naomi to bear it, and that is why Queen Naomi's children is no longer twins. They are now triplets, because the one where we hear say Blue supposed birth, Queen Naomi go birth now, go make am 3, because we hear Queen Naomi was supposed to bear twins. The twins that they give prophecy in the palace over a long time, where Oleti go carry herself, go put inside there so that she go collect the glory. And after everything, she was still exposed, because there is nothing that is hidden under the sun. And now Queen Naomi, it's time for her to bear the twins. But because the courts do not, the people of Ile-Ife never allowed Blue to carry the golden child, they now protested, and the courts now pushed it to Queen Naomi. You know, that is why the courts are now punishing Blue over what she did in the old times. I don't think it's what she did now. Whatever punishments and what way she did collect now, what she been doing before. You understand? Because they have taken away the grace. The birth of that golden child, or the pregnancy of that golden child, would have given her the grace for forgiveness. Made the cause no just forgive her, made the no punish her for her sins. But because the child has been taken away from her and given to Olori Naomi, that is why you see that she is now suffering from what she did past. You know, say anybody will carry the child, a decent child or a golden child, all the things where the person do, they go forgive her, because the person don't need to suffer while carrying the child. But now they have collected that golden child where they prophesied that time. It's not as if Yanifa gave a fake prophecy, but because the people of Ile-Ife protested against it, that's why they moved it to Queen Naomi. My people, that is why sometimes it is good make person it is good make person dey do good, because the bad wey you do how many years ago fit come dey haunt you for the blessings wey suppose come your side even when you have repented. I believe you all know about it. So na so e take be. According to the information we will hear, based on wetin we dey hear, they said Blue fell down and was begging, rolling on the floor, crying, begging that opportunity should be given back to her. That true, she repented with her heart and she never planned to do anything against Naomi. But as for Igbe, she don't stand gidigba for ground, say whether the courts like it or not, whether the custodianship has announced it or not, that she is going to do what she has to do. People now they tell am, no be when the woto go come, you will now say it is a mental disorderliness that is doing you. All of us are here now when they talk say you must do what you want to do. No be when they start giving you woto now, that is when you start saying, it's a mental disorder. You did not know when you did it. This one and this one. All of us are here. We heard everything. We saw it. So it is better you act according to what the court says and don't start acting up when they start giving you woto, when they start punishing you for your sins. So I don't think there's any need for that children anymore for Kabiyesi, since Kabiyesi no longer loves you and has broken marriage with you. So what else are you looking for from Kabiyesi? It's not better you pack your bags and go and forget about the children. Face the children where you born for Baba Nasuru, because taking care of those ones now, at least we help them take care of you in the old age. But because you abandon them and follow Kabiyesi, them growing up might not recognize you as their mother. They will be so angry with you and they might not want to do anything for you. And that is the time you will start regretting. Better, they said a bed at hand is better than the bed 10,000 in the bush. So the one that you hold now, will be say you don't already get children before, hold them tight. They must not come from Kabiyesi, because now you spoil everything. Normally you're supposed to have children for Kabiyesi, but because of your wahala with Queen Naomi, you missed your luck, and now there's nothing else you can do about it other than to accept it that way and forget it. Accept it the way it is and face your life. When you leave the palace, you can now start making children elsewhere if you don't wish to go back to Baba Nasuru. That is the advice a lot of people are giving. Why they are telling Blue that it's only the court that sees heart that knows if truly she is truly repented, and because she's suffering from the things she did before, nobody wants to believe her anymore. So let court fight for her. If truly she is innocent and she's truly repented, let's see what court can do in her life, right? So let her pray and know what's best the court wants for her. I'm going to be bringing you more updates, my people. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged and unverified information making waves on the social media and should not be regarded as facts. Thank you.